Hello everyone, it's Michelle Patterson here with Angel Souls, and this is your weekly Angel Oracle card reading for the week beginning November 6th, 2017. I want to start off by talking about, and please listen, okay? Let's talk about personal readings because this is a busy time of year and it's awesome. This is when everybody is starting to get their 2018 personal readings. So get in line for that if you want to do that. I love doing those readings. I really do, because it's fun to just tune into your energy and feel where your journey is and be able to reflect that back to you. So we can talk about things, you can talk about whatever you want, but we can talk about things that you might need to learn in the coming year, things to be prepped for, you know, so on and so forth. So if you would like to get a personal reading, whether it's a year overview or if you just want to talk about anything that you're going through right now, you can go to my website, as always, angelsouls444.com, the services page. If you would like to give an Angel Souls reading as a gift, which I think that's so sweet when people do that. If you want to do that, just email me at angelsouls444@gmail.com and we'll talk about how we can go about that, because there is a little bit to talk about. You know, I have to have kind of the person's permission to give them a reading. Now, if they've already said in the past, I really want to get one of those readings, and then you buy it for them, that's different. They've stated that they want the reading, right? So, but anyway, just email me, we'll work it out. And also, please don't forget Gumroad. I have Metatron. The Metatron course is up, or we want to call it like a seminar or lecture or whatever. Also, there are meditations, chakra clearing, lifting the veil, getting in touch with your guardian angels, how to perceive your angels. That's another video I have up. I have videos on the big four archangels. So Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and also what else is over there? Oh, how to read cards. Like, it's all over at Gumroad. I leave all that information down below. And as always, if you would like to support me on Patreon, I leave that information down below as well. Okay, so for this week, we're going to be using the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And of course, pulling a crystal card from the Rochelle Sharman deck, the Healing Crystal Oracle. All right, let's get into it here. I'm just going to clear them out a little bit. And as always, let's all just tune into our hearts, connect. I just heard nice surprises. Now, that might not be for everybody. Again, the only way to get something for you would be through a personal reading. You know, I'm reading for a general audience here, but nice surprises. So please make sure that you're commenting down below. Let us know what your nice surprise was for the week. All right. Nice changes too. Solutions. We always like weeks. Oh, hello. We always like weeks when solutions come up. Ah, and this flew out of the deck. It's the victory card. Okay. Who couldn't use a little bit of good news right now? It's been kind of a crazy time. Again, my love to everybody in New York and all around the world with everything that's been going on. All right, let's get, I want to tune back in here. So pardon me while I close my eyes and just get quiet. It might be boring to watch, but let me see what else is coming up here. Reconciliation. Ooh, reconciliation was a big word here. Okay. So that, okay, it's not like, you're going to think I'm crazy, but like time travel, but not like, let's all calm down a second, okay? But what I'm getting at is like, it's almost like, how shall I say that? It's like time traveling in your own timeline so that you can heal. Does that make sense? Okay, so I made that sound very, very strange. All right, so we have leadership, we have compassion, okay. And moon cycles. Don't we have a moon cycle thingy? I wish, okay, I need to learn astrology. I did a course, an online course with Kaipacha, and then things just got crazy with my own business and I never got back to it. So I have to get back to it. But anyway, that way I know what's happening and I can kind of integrate that into these readings. So the first card up we have is victory. Okay, and it's Archangel Sandalphon. Now, Sandalphon, you'll remember, helps you remain very grounded, connected to the earth, but also helping you find that sweet spot between your spiritual self and your physical self. He's known as carrying your prayers up to heaven and for being the angel of music, essentially. And so healing through sound therapy, okay? just a little education on Archangel Sandalphon. It says your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So even this week, if things aren't looking the way that you think they should, you're going to get a little taste of whatever this victory is. Okay, you're going to start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak, right? So let me feel this out too. It's this exhaling. It's this sort of like, okay, I see how this is going. Okay, I see where this is going. You're going to see tons of floaties around. They're not orbs. It's my sweater. Sorry, I'm shedding. Sorry. but anyway, we have good news for you this week, all right? So even if things still seem challenging, you know, I've gotten that card and, you know, finances would be hard because I had a huge expense. And then sometimes it doesn't make sense in the moment. This is why I'm always big on having that pen and paper ready. Like write down what you're experiencing and what you expected to experience and see what happens a little bit later. See how things play out. It could be that something that you defined as a victory didn't come to fruition because that wasn't the best thing for you, right? We know that. All right, so the next card, which is interesting, is leadership. Now, this could literally mean that some people are getting a promotion or you're changing your career. But more often than not, I feel like this card is talking about being the leader of your own existence, okay? So getting clarity about how you want to move forward. How do you want your life to look? If it's not working, why? What areas? What's going on there? Okay, so it's you kind of taking the leadership role in that way as well. So this is Archangel Gabriel. It says, it is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. I don't like that wording on this card, if I may be honest, because I don't like what people do with that, and lovingly guide others. It kind of feeds into ego sometimes. It depends on who's listening to that message and what they're doing with it, like I said. But oftentimes, you know, just in my work, I've seen people, I have the experience here, people, right? I've seen them kind of go, well, it's my job to lovingly guide others, therefore I'm going to give you unsolicited advice. Or it's my duty to guide others. I haven't figured out my own life, but, you know, and nobody does before they're out there trying to guide others. But this is like, if you're just kind of, don't put yourself on a pedestal or don't allow other people. I don't think it's so much people watching this who would do that, but you might have people who are doing this in your life where they think they've got everything all figured out and they got to tell you how to live, right? That gets into some other stuff, some problems, but we don't need to address that here. What this is saying is be the leader of your own existence. So if you have a lot of people coming at you and they're giving you their opinions about how you should live, you know, you should believe the same things I believe, whatever, I know the way. Careful, okay? You're the leader of your own existence. You can lovingly guide yourself, yes? And lovingly guide others on how to treat you as well. I think we can take it more that way, right? All right. So the next card we have here, this is that reconciliation, or just at least reconciling a situation. So it doesn't necessarily mean that two people are going to come together and start getting along all of a sudden. It might mean that you're like, okay, I'm okay with not being okay with this. Do you know what I mean? I'm coming to peace with what is. I'm coming into a place of acceptance. So we have this compassion card, and it's Archangel Zadkiel. So Zadkiel is all about transmutation. Yes? So taking something that's negative and not putting like the Pollyanna spin on it, be like, I'm just going to be positive. No, it never works. It, you know, deconstructs at some point. But really looking at something, let's call it reframing. Okay? So, all right, I'm not at peace with this situation as it is. If I can't get closure from that person, or I can't, you know, we can't see eye to eye, it's that agree to disagree kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to have compassion for myself. I'm going to have compassion for you. I'm going to have compassion around this situation. Let's just be at peace. Let's just be cool with one another, right? So it's that kind of reconciliation. All right. So the card says, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. See, and I have a problem with this too, because I'm like, oh, why did that happen? And why is this happening? And then I have to be like, okay, you know what? Not everyone is perfect. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. And, you know, what can I truly expect? I don't know what that person's story is. Yeah, I don't appreciate how things went on my end, but, you know, everybody has their story. Everybody has something going on, right? So we have to kind of soften our reactions, or just try to take a moment and breathe. And if you do find yourself getting really amped up or angry, maybe it's about an old situation or another situation coming up, and you're just tired of all the challenges, you're tired of having to work around things, try to soften your heart and breathe. just breathe and ask yourself, do I need to put this kind of energy into it? Is it that big a deal? Now, some of us are wired for justice. Okay, I'm one of those people. And so I'm like, no, it's important to talk about these things. So we're not saying anything about sidestepping. It's about facing it, softening your heart, like it says, and trying to just kind of reframe it and not give it as much energy as maybe you were originally going to. Does that make sense? Or I just heard lay down your swords. Lay down your swords. So this could be like a lot of right fighting, and then you realize, okay, there was no point to this fighting. Right? You're going to think the way you think. I'm going to think the way I think, or whatever. We could sit here all day giving examples of scenarios, but just try to have compassion for others. Have compassion for yourself as well. Okay, it kind of goes in with that leadership card where it says, no, my viewpoint is valid. How I feel is valid. Right? So you're taking a leadership role in that way and having compassion towards yourself. Okay, so the final card we have before we get on to the crystal card is Moon Cycles, Archangel Haniel. So Archangel Haniel is also about balance, the divine feminine, finding power and strength through your peace, through nurturing yourself, through offering nurturance to others if they're wanting it, but not allowing yourself to be taken advantage of. Yeah? Balance. All right. Archangel Haniel, did I say this already? She's the Archangel of Joy. So that's kind of cool with the victory card here, with the presence of these angels. So really getting grounded, getting centered, allowing old stuff to kind of fall away. Maybe there's a little bit of tying up loose ends this week for some of you, but you're finding your joy. Or it's there. The potential is there. All right, so it says it's moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. We do have a chance to let something go and let something new begin, right? So tapping into your inner power, finding your joy, and try to manifest what you want. I think what gives you power this week, sort of a take charge without controlling kind of energy this week, but getting clear with yourself. So you have to sit with your own inner emotions to see where you are, to gauge, to take a pulse, and then you see what's possible. Then you feel it through your whole body, and that's the power of manifestation. Okay, so let's get on to the crystal card. I'm just going to clear it out a little bit here. Let's see what else we have. Oh, I felt like something was going to jump and then it went. I don't know. It's agate, healthy body. All right. So, gosh, we could go on and on and on about this, but this is, okay, so healthy body, Archangel Raphael, that's very easy. Everybody knows that, right? This goes beyond that. This is looking at, I just said this to someone in their personal reading, who is the beast that I'm running from? And you might want to initially go, it's that person. It's my company, it's this, it's that. But really what's going on is you have a deeper pattern going on, okay? A lot of you know that I partnered up with BetterHelp.com for a video. You can go check that out. I still have a link if you're interested in, if you start having issues and you need support, you can go through that. I've been doing it myself. I owe you guys a follow-up video on that. Maybe I'll record that next. But anyway, this is getting healthy about facing your issues and really giving yourself the compassion, the time, okay, to work these things out, and realizing, oh my gosh, because of that, I do allow certain people into my life. Oh my gosh, because of that, I react in this way. If you're somebody who has a lot of anger and you're turning to spirituality to help you feel at peace, well, we can help you with the spiritual part here, but there are other parts of you, okay? So for some of you, it's funny that the healthy body card came up because I hurt my ankle. I'm so mad because it's like 70 degrees outside. I'm going to wrap my ankle up and see if I can still go for a hike. I don't know how that's going to go, but I was like so bummed. But anyway, it could be a physical ailment for you, and this could be the week where you're getting honest with yourself about your fears around that. Okay, so for some of you, if you hurt your knee, like I have a fear of not being active, maybe that's something that comes up for you. Or if you have a certain pain and you're like, oh gosh, I have a fear about what that means. That's one way that this could play out. Just finding a way to release the fear and work on your own healing, whether it be psychological, physical, and yes, it could be spiritual healing, because that's all a part of your being, right? So don't be afraid to, someone out there hasn't made a doctor's appointment and you need to. Oh, okay, that doesn't happen very often. I don't usually have like a specific for one person, but somebody out there, go make that doctor's appointment. Okay, I say that with all the love in my heart. You need to go out there and make that doctor's appointment. Okay, so just take care of yourselves, guys. And I think I told you my sweater is shedding. There's fuzz balls everywhere. I don't know about all this. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Have a beautiful week. Please don't forget to report back. Let me know how you're doing. And again, go ahead if you want to get an angelic reading with me. Come on in. Let's tune into your energy. I love reading for you, and I love it when you trust me with that kind of stuff. So let's work on it. Let's see what's going on for you. Okay? So as always, guys, my love to you, and take care. Let's do that again. All right, guys. So why can't I say goodbye? So as always, guys, my love to you, and take care.